everyone, welcome to another video. And today, of course, you can see by the title, is my current Switch collection. It is growing and it growing at a decent rate. I do like the Switch. I like games in physical form when I can, and for the most part, Switch games when they're physical, the game will come, or most of the game will come on the cartridge. So that's why I like collecting them. So I've got a mixture of sort of interests when it comes to games. Mainly I've got a couple of racing games, and then the rest are sort of platformers, beat 'em ups, and shoot 'em ups slash shmups. So without further ado, let's get into it, and I'll go through my racing games first. And this one, first one, Horizon Chase Turbo. This is sort of a take on Outrun, but like a modern version of it. It's really very good. Did lots of different types of courses and things you can do in it. Really good. So definitely worth a try if you've never tried that one. Similar to that one is certainly in style is Hot Shot Racing. You can see by the style of that's actually what the game sort of looks like in this sort of a blocky style, but sort of colourful. Only played a few rounds of it and really enjoyed that so far. I thought I've played a bit, so I'm going to look forward to getting into that a bit more. Okay, two sort of strategy games, sort of. This one, Bishogu, I don't know, and Double Strike, the pack. One of them is that, is it Mahjong or something like that it's called? One where you got the blocks, that one there. You got like the blocks, and they've got like Chinese, Japanese writing on them, and you've got to sort of get down the level. That's one of them, but it's got obviously a pretty Japanese girl standing next to it. And the other one is, I don't know what you call it, obviously it's been around a long time. It's basically a picture which you have to sort of cut out these little spaceships here. You have to do like squares or something like that, and there's things that could hit your line before you reach the edge and stuff, and you have to take them blocks away to reveal the picture. You probably know what I mean, and that is that one there. That's Double Strike, I do believe. So it's a double pack of like a sort of strategy game sort of thing. And this one's sort of a shooter go strategy turn-based thing. This is Mario and the Rabbids Sparks of Hope. I've only just got this one. This one is the Cosmic Edition. It's got the full game and additional content. So it's got some DLC. I haven't played this one. I have played the first one. And I think I've finished it, or almost finished it, I can't quite remember. But bought this one, haven't played this one yet, so I'm looking forward to that. Alright, next little genre is sort of platformers. Not the biggest fan of platformers, but you know, some of them are pretty good. This one, new Super Lucky's Tale. Sort of like I would call it like a Crash Bandicoot style of game, a Mario kind of game, but with these cute little fox thing, little puzzles and things, and mainly platforming. Yeah, pretty good. I've played a little bit of that one. Haven't finished it, but got pretty far in that. Next, Rayman Legends. This is the definitive edition, so it's got a ton of all the DLC and everything. Again, it's a platformer. I've played a few hours of it. This one says it's got way through 100 plus maps, and I've probably played like 15 or something. So, but this has got pretty much everything that Rayman has come out with. So the full thing right there. This one, haven't played this one yet, and there is a new one out that's similar vein, which I want to pick up. And this one is SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Hydrated. So it's the sort of remade an old game that had been out a little while, and they remade it. So again, haven't played that one just yet. I'm probably 2/3 the way through this next one. The new Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe. This was a Nintendo U game redone for modern consoles. the Wii U, I should say, not the U, Wii U, and yeah, it's a platformer. So next genre is sort of beat 'em ups. Alright, 7 beat 'em ups. Shredder's Revenge, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Real good game, played through it, not completed it all the way through, all the challenges, there's a lot of different things. I've just sort of gone through each level, if you will. So, got to go through multiple times, different characters, all that stuff to unlock things. But a good addition to the genre, and it's sort of like if they'd remade some of the old Super Nintendo ones, if you will, and that's how good it is, pretty good. Final Vendetta, very similar to Final Fight. If you like these side-scrolling beat-em-ups, the sort of 90s, then it's sort of styled in one of those, you know, pixel art sort of thing. Pretty good. It's a short game, about 40 minutes, but pretty good, pretty good. This one, side-scrolling beat-em-up, but this one is bloody long. It's a fair few hours of this, and it is Asterix and Obelix Slap 'em All, and this one's a slip cover, and it's got a few different sort of cards in there, just as a sort of like a special edition, if you will. That's what they've got there, and again the it's the same as the box, and I do believe, yeah, you got stickers and a little keychain as well. The stickers and a little keychain thing. So yeah, it is a proper sort of limited edition. You can still get them. They're not like really that limited, but a good little one for a collection. Next, Belt Action Collection, or the Beat 'em Up Collection, as it's also known. It's like a Japanese one, but plays in English. This one's got things like I think it's got like Final Fight. What else? It's got Captain Commando, King of Dragons, Battle Circuit. There's a fifth. It's about 7 games or so. So if you like Final Fight and that sort of thing from Capcom, the old sort of beat 'em ups from Capcom, then all in one little collection right there. Streets of Rage 4. This is the anniversary edition, which includes DLC for Mr. X's Nightmare. Really good new version of a Streets of Rage game. Talking of Streets of Rage, it's on this collection, which is the Mega Drive Classics collection, and my god, you've got a lot in this. There's everything from run and gun shooters to beat 'em ups to all manner of things. But Streets of Rage collection is on here, the old 16-bit versions. A lot of games on there. I mean, that is the list of all the games. So yeah, you've got a few to choose from. Next, Ninja Saviors, Return of the Warriors, side-scrolling beat 'em up. These are sort of robotic ninjas sort of thing. That's what they are, beating up the bad guys. So next genre is the one I've got the most of, and that's shoot 'em up slash shmups. Okay, my shoot 'em ups. This one is a particularly shoot 'em ups go platform, but it's mainly shoot 'em up. And I've got the special edition. And this one is Metroid Dread special size of this thing. Metroid Dread special edition. And I'll quickly sort of open it, but you've basically got some art cards, the game. There's a art book in the bottom of this, and you've also got a steel book. So you've got steel book, the game, the art cards, and there's a book underneath with all the games art in it. I had this from a place I used to work at, and I had a discount because I had a work discount. So Metroid Dread special edition. Thick. This is special edition. So haven't played it yet, and I'm in two minds not to open that one because the game is sealed. So just because it's a special edition, but I'll probably open it, don't I? And to carry on with the Metroid, I've just picked up, and I haven't played this one yet either, Metroid Prime Remastered. This one's only just come out, and so I've only just had this as well. So I haven't played this. Is a first-person styled Metroid game. So looking forward to trying that. Okay, Death Smiles 1 and 2. This one is a side-scrolling shoot 'em up, or shmup, Japanese style. So you play sort of these characters, and you sort of go along the screen. You sort of hear, and you're shooting things, dodging baddies coming along. If anybody into shmups will probably know what this is. But you get number 1 and 2 on the disc, and there's lots of different versions. There's arcade version, there's version 1 and 2. There's all different versions of it in one. Sturm Wind EX. Right there, as you can see, it's a shmup or a shoot 'em up. I like this one. Yeah, it's a little different. It's very modern in the way it looks. Plays a little bit sort of like a side-scrolling shoot 'em up, of R-typey kind of thing, but a bit faster than R-Type. I find R-Type too slow. I don't own any R-Types. I don't have something about it. I'm not 100% on. But this one, pretty decent. The Shmup Collection. Had this one from PlayAsia. It's got a couple of games in it. The one that I bought it for, which I also have digital, but I wanted the physical of it, which is on this. There's one called Wolf Flame, and that's a vertical shooter, and a really good one at that. Really enjoy Wolf Flame, and I wanted it physical, so this is the way to get it. Nice little collection. Okay, we're going on to the Raiden series now. I have Raiden 4. Yeah, right here. Really good. I love the Raiden series. They're probably my favourite shoot 'em ups. Vertical shoot 'em ups. They are releasing number 3, so number 4 here, and then they're going sort of backwards for some reason. I have number 5 digitally, then this one physically. Number 3 is coming out physically as well. I have got a couple of pre-orders for shoot 'em ups, but I'll show you those and mention those as and when I get them. But really love Raiden series. Really, probably my favourite really Raiden games. Right, 2 from the same sort of developers and everything else. This one is Waifu, I think as they say it, Uncovered. And yeah, you can imagine what this one is. It's pretty big chested ladies in the background in sexy poses, and that's the background sort of picture, and then you're fighting on screen as a shoot 'em up. This one does come with art cards, which I can't really show you the full extent of them. Not on YouTube. They're not like exactly pornographic, but there's somebody on that one. So and then not too long ago, a couple of years ago, they came out with number 2. And you can still get these physical in the UK. Both of them, I think you can get both of them on base.com, which is now called hit.com, I do believe. And yeah, you sort of, you see, there's a slightly improved version of the first one. The first one's good. This one is a little better. They start their second go of it with different girls in the background. They're just funny. Nothing pervy about it. You know, it's just a bit of fun, a bit of laugh. Right. Next is Caladrius Blaze. This one really good vertical shooter, and yes, you have these sort of half naked Japanese girls going on the side, and the more damage you take, the less sort of clothing they've got. It doesn't really distract you if you're playing the game, and definitely recommended. This one, Ghost Blade HD, real good vertical shooter. You don't really see any of the girls in this one. This one is real good. It's nice and colourful, bright, and short game, but really got a lot of fun. Darius Burst EX Plus. This one's got a number of different versions of the same game on it. I'm not a fan of this one. It's okay, but I don't know, just something that doesn't click with me with this one. But it's still nice. Horizontal style shooter again. In this sort of vein of R-Type, that sort of thing. Darius, G Darius HD. So there was a game back in the day called Darius series, and then there was a G Darius, which is a slightly better version of it, and this is the HD version that I brought out. So it looks better, graphics, handles a bit better, looks better, and again, a couple of versions of it on there. I love twin stick shooters, so this one's a bit of a quirky one. Blazing Beaks. Now it looks stupid and cartoony. It's very, very addictive. It's one of those that you collect power-ups as you go through different areas, and you get bosses, and the bosses can increase in difficulty quite a bit. It's definitely one that is so addictive. Really, you can spend hours on it. Absolutely brilliant game. This one, they've just released one more print line of this in physical, and then it's never been physical ever again. So these are going to be high in value. I don't know how you say it. Shikondo, I think is how you say it. Vertical shoot 'em up. With a sort of horror theme to it. Really good. Actually, again, lasts about half hour, 40 minutes for a game. But really, really, really good fun. Really like this one. Next, one I haven't really played much. Put it on. Wasn't 100% on it. I don't know how you say that. Pararium, whatever. Again, vertical shooter. It's got sort of different ways of shooting and surviving and stuff. And I wasn't 100% right. I haven't had a proper full game of it yet. So. Next one I really don't like, Hortigue and Friends. This one's side-scrolling, shoot 'em up, but I don't know, just somehow really not keen on this at all. And waiting for like say CEX or something to just pop up on there, so I'll be trading it in, but not my thing. This one from the Warhammer 40k series. Reasonably new, probably again about a year or so old. This one is a side-scrolling shoot 'em up, sort of slash beat 'em up. You can do a bit of both. But this one, Shooters, Blood and Teeth. Real good sense of humour. It's just like cartoonish, but modern graphics and all that. Really, really good. If you like a good sense of humour, you can customise your character a little bit and stuff. It's very, very good little game. So next I've tried this one, not that keen on it. I didn't like the first one so much either. So I've played some levels of this, a couple of hours maybe, and I'm just not feeling it. This one, Tiny Troopers Global Ops. This is the second in the line in the series. Now the first one had lots of bugs and it didn't look great and all that kind of stuff. I thought, right, this is the second one. They're going to learn from the States. They're going to up the level. Graphics and gameplay and the control, and they just haven't. They've just brought out some new levels and that's about it. So it's okay, but I'm not feeling that one. Next, side-scrolling shoots 'em up a little bit like it'll come to me in a minute. But this one, Blazing Chrome, really, really good game. Got about an hour 20 into it, for the whole game, that is. I've completed this a couple of times. I've had it on the PS4 for a while, and it came out on the Switch, so I thought I had to get one physically. Really good. Side-scrolling shoots 'em up. Just had this actually arrive today. I've had this again on the PS4, but I had this physical on the Switch. This one's called Hunt Down. Some long levels, and it can get pretty hard at times, especially on some of the bosses. Took me a fair few gameplay throughs to really finish it. On the normal setting, just the basic setting. There is a mad setting, and that I don't know if people can finish them on that, but that's really good. Pixel art kind of game. like 70s, sort of 80s inspired, but like a futuristic sort of cop or cops. So you got a choice of about 3 different people you can play. This one, roguelike, where you play through, you die, you can take your stuff back, and you start at the beginning, and each time you go through the game to the point you die, it changes as well. But you keep your power ups and stuff, so you gradually start getting big and more powerful and stuff. And this one's Fury Unleashed, Bang Edition, and it's just like a slip cover. Is there something with this one? I can't remember. Oh yeah, you get a little keychain thing in with the game. So you get a slipcover, keychain sort of thing, but very good. You know, again, I haven't played much of it, but I'll be getting through that at some point. I've got a lot of games to play through. Andrew Donuts 2, real good, really good. Side-scrolling, shoot 'em up. Very, very good. Music is excellent. The game is fantastic. Modern graphics, yet still using that sort of 32-bit look to it. You know, real good. Good game, that one. This one, hack and slash, stroke, shoot 'em up, because it has a bit of all sorts in it. This one, Nier Automata, on the Switch. I haven't played it on the Switch yet, but I have played through the game on, I think it was PS4. I wanted the Switch version. It comes again, like I say, with the cart and everything else. Very nice. I won't show you that because I've got a download code in there. So look forward to playing that again one day, and I've got it on the Switch. So last 2 games from this collection, and I've got Cotton Reboot. Cotton, side-scrolling, shoot 'em up. You sort of this young witch girl on a boomstick sort of thing. You shoot some side-scrolling, things come at you. There's a lot of these games, especially the older ones, but they're starting to remake and make new ones coming out for the Cotton series. So that one, Cotton Reboot, and then the newer one is Cotton Fantasy. Very same games, very similar, just obviously different levels and story and stuff. This is the more modern one. I believe this is the most modern one, but don't hold me on that. So I've only got 2 of the Cotton series. One of them has all the older games on a cartridge, but I'm not interested in that one. I like the newer ones with the newer colours and graphics and controls. So that's it, ladies and gents. That is my full Switch collection. Let me know in the comments below what you think of it so far, and again, in the future I'll be doing a few more pickups videos and things like that on this channel, as well as my regular content and everything else. So if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, really help me out, and I'll see you again soon on the next one.